The Howard Stern Show.
I love this song.
Thank you.
Did you bring this to her?
Yes.
Did you say to her, hey, listen, I think your career could still be on fire. Do this song with me and I can make this happen?
I didn't say that to her.
Right.
But Justin was dating her at the time.
Right.
And it was like, hey, man, you know, we just that song Girlfriend together. I want you to work with my girl.
Wow. Oh.
So he made that introduction.
And she was open to it.
Yeah.
And unlike Madonna, she was willing to take direction from you.
Well, actually, Madonna did take direction as well.
She did?
It's just that we just had to box a little bit in the first ring or whatever.
You wrote this song, right?
Yes, sir.
And you produce it.
Yes, sir.
So she walks in, you go, hey, I wrote this for you. We're all set up.
Yes, sir.
Got the musicians together, everything. Just sing this, honey, right? Beautiful. Now, this song was originally, you wrote this for Janet Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Why didn't she? Now, she probably is kicking herself in the ass for not taking this song.
I don't know. I mean, I just think that she was in a different space at the time, and you know, and I understood that it just didn't make sense for her at the time.
When you say you write this song for her, in other words, when you sit down to write it, you go, I got a great idea for Janet Jackson. I can hear her voice all over this. Then you call her up and say, hey, I got a great song for you. I want to play it for you. She hears it and she takes a pass on it. And then is it almost like, I'm going to go find somebody else and make this a big fucking hit so these people eat their hearts out?
That's never been my motivation. I mean, listen, on a competitive level, sometimes you're like, oh, okay, all right.
All right, I'll show you.
But that's for the gym. That's not for the ring.
Right.
That's when you're like in your mental space, when you're training and you just want to be better. And yeah, there's a competitive thing. But I've learned, like, you know, in my, you know, I learned in my 30s that, like, the only person I was ever running against was myself. And if I kept my eyes open and my ears open, I would enjoy the marathon much more than I would the medals.
When that song shoots to #1, does Janet Jackson call you up and say, shit, I should have done that song?
Those things rarely happen.
Rarely happen. But you know they're saying it to themselves in private, aren't they?
Probably the only person that does that is, like, a Jay.
Oh, yeah?
A Jay-Z, yeah.
He'll go, oh, damn, I should have listened to you.
Well, not in those words either, but he'll say, oh, I missed that one.
The Howard Stern Show.